Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is Gashi's Kimani TV. Politics of this republic is taking a direction that many people thought would never happen when we were going to the election in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, Kimani Ichungwa is the Kikuyu Member of Parliament and the majority leader of the National Assembly. But despite this, Kimani Ichungwa is one of the Mount Kenya leaders who are supporting William Samoei Ruto, and they cannot actually be able to address the constituencies. He cannot be able to talk freely. And Kimani Ichungwa yesterday had trouble trying to address his Kikuyu brothers and sisters. They refused to listen to him. They jeered him. They yelled at him. They chased him away. And Kimani Ichungwa was very, very, very angry. And before I give a critical analysis of why this happened, or what this means to the politics of this nation, I want you to watch this short clip. Then you make your own conclusions. Waswahili wanasema akufukuzaye hakwabii toka. Vile vile wanasema kwamba akufukuzaye hakwabii toka, mwenye macho habii tazama. This is what is happening in Mount Kenya. I want to say this about the politics of this nation based on this clip, that the divorce between the mountain and William Samoei Ruto is real, is painful, and the people of the mountain cannot retreat, cannot look backward. Sawasawa na Wanaisraeli ambao walitoka Misiri, I think this is what the mountain is feeling about William Samoei Ruto. You know, previously, William Samoei Ruto would step in the mountain and everything would come to a standstill. Today, William Samoei Ruto cannot also visit the mountain without making preparations, groundwork. Anaita watu pale Ikulu wakubaliane vile ambavyo ataingia mlimani. But it is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. Number two, I'm looking at William Samoei Ruto's allies. Yesterday I was watching them in Nyeri. I was also watching them in various parts of the country. And I can tell you, these guys are bitter. These guys have lost it. And they know that they cannot be re-elected to parliament when they are with William Samoei Ruto. And I don't think there is anyone in the mountain who will go to the ballot supporting William Samoei Ruto and make it to parliament. It will be very, very difficult. I don't see anybody. And Kimani Ichungwa knows this. Akina Madhege kule Nyeri wanajua hivi. Akina Wamobi wanajua hivi. And akina Wamaua from Maragwa know this. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a bloodbath come 2027. And I'm telling you, the consequences of supporting William Samoei Ruto will be disastrous for those people who are clinging to William Samoei Ruto. Number three is about the new political realignments. You know, one thing is very clear. I've been asking people in the mountain, hapa chini chini hivi, Kiambu, Murang'a, Nyeri. I've been asking, who is your favorite candidate? And many people are of the opinion that given Matiang'i and Natembeya, they would wake up very, very in the morning and sing the way they sang, tugokera tene. Sasa wanasema tugokera tene, tugathure Matiang'i na Natembeya. That is the reality. Let's talk the truth. They have no problem with the Cyril Kalonzo Musyoka, but they are saying that they want Matiang'i. But if the opposition decides that it is Kalonzo, they have no problem with that. The other thing is about Nairobi politics. Nairobi politics, I think more than 70% of the voters will vote for the opposition. The Luhya nation will vote for the opposition. The Muleba nation, that is, the Kikuyu nation, that is the Gema nation, the Kaba nation, and the Kisii, everyone. I think William Samoei Ruto will be very, very lucky to get 800,000 votes in Nairobi. In fact, looking at the ground, it is very, very simple that the mountain and Nairobi alone, if they decide to support any candidate, it is finished. I'm telling you, it is finished. And again, when I look at the influence of DCP, Gachagwa's party, it is taking shape. The party is being accepted in the mountain. People are embracing this party. And whenever he was going yesterday, Wamunyoro, he was given a hero's welcome, a thunderous reception, something that tells you that people are actually embracing Gachagwa's party. And this party is going to be very, very influential when it comes to 2027 general elections. In fact, this is the girl to win. If you want to go to State House, you start talking nicely to DCP. The funny thing about the mountain, they have agreed, yani wao wenyewe wanajua ya kwamba hawatakuwa na mgombeaji wa hiki kiti cha urais. Hata cha naibu wa rais ni kama they are not talking about it. So that is very good for this nation. You know, hii mambo ya kuambiwa ati Wakikuyu wa kabila sijui nini, what. I think it is not the case. Propaganda at its worst. Again, this one points to a difficult journey to William Samoei Ruto's ahead. William Samoei Ruto will find it very, very rough. Very, very rough. I don't know how he's going to campaign. I actually don't know. Because already this is very clear that William Samoei Ruto is going to lose the elections. He's going to lose. Because you see, the only hope is Raila, and Raila's party is hopelessly divided. They are fighting their own fire. They are trying to put down their own fire because things are turning out to be elephant. And that's why you see Raila Adogas, this, hata ogei sana, maneno machache. And when you see William Samoei Ruto yesterday praising Baba, kila wakati Baba, sijui amefanya vizuri, what. Okay, it is right and it's okay, even for Raila to support him. It's okay, because it's politics. But the truth of the matter is that Baba's influence will not make William Samoei Ruto president. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my Monday morning take. I don't know what you think. And please let me know where you're watching the video from. And have a blessed Monday. And by the way, those who are in UK, understand you have a bank holiday. Enjoy your holiday. Those who are actually lamenting about examination fees in Kenya, ni matokeo ya uchaguzi about tulifanya 2022, and all the gains that were made by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta are being trashed by William Samoei Ruto. Bye bye.